Hi everyone. In this lesson we're going to look at taking derivatives of functions which are involving the exponential e to the x. So let's look at this first one over here. We've got y equals x multiplied by e to the power of x. Clearly this is a product rule situation, so I shall write this as u multiplied by v, where u equals x and v is e to the x. My product rule, or differentiation, dy dx, I like to write u times v plus u times v. Then I put a dash on the u and a dash on the v. U dashed is derivative of x. That's 1. V is e to the x. U is x multiplied by v dashed. The derivative of e to the x is, of course, e to the x. So I have a common factor of e to the x, and I can write this other term as 1 plus x. Now that's a pretty nice one. Let's have a quick look at how we can use our graphic calculator to check that we got the correct result. So I'm on the graphing app here. Now I'll just need to type in my function x multiplied by e to the power of x. Lovely. And for the second one here, the red one, I'll let the calculator find the derivative of that function for itself, so I'll know what the actual derivative function looks like. And for the third one here, the green one, I'll type what I think it should be, e to the power of x by 1 plus x. Now when I graph this, the blue one will appear first, which is my original function. The red one will be the derivative function, and the green one will be my answer. If the red and the green one coincide, if they exactly match, I'll know I'm right. And it's pretty quick, but there was the blue one, then the red one appeared, and momentarily later the green one appeared. Now if you missed it, we can make it redraw by just moving the view window up or down slightly. There it is. It's pretty fast, so you have to be paying attention. But that's how I know my calculator has allowed me to check that I got it right. Now, let's quickly do a couple of others just while we're here. In this case, I think I've got a quotient rule situation. U divided by v. Again, u is going to be the numerator, 2 times e to the x. V is the denominator, x. So my quotient rule for differentiation, dy dx. Now remember, it starts off a little bit like the product rule. There's a u dashed and there's a v dashed. It's subtract instead of add, and it is divide by v squared. So let's go through the steps. U dashed is the derivative of the numerator. So a constant multiplied by e to the x. So the constant 2 is still there, and the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. Multiplied by v, which is x. Now I subtract u is 2 e to the x. Multiplied by v dashed, the derivative of x is 1. And then divide by v squared, which is x squared. I can probably make that look a little bit neater if I take a common factor of 2 times e to the x, and I have x take 1 divided by x squared, and we're done. Again, you could check it on your calculator if you wish. The third one, this is a function embedded inside a function. So e to the x minus 1, I will represent that by a pronumeral u, which is cubed. So it's effectively y equals u cubed. U, my dummy variable, represents e to the x take 1. Remember, the dummy variable u is the link in the chain that links these two formula together to equal what we started with. So my derivative, dy dx, is dy du, that's the first one, by du dx, that's the second one. dy du will be 3u squared multiplied by derivative of e to the x is e to the x, take away derivative of 1 is nothing, so just e to the x. And I'll write this neatly as 3 e to the x, and then the u part of it is e to the x, take 1, which was squared. And that's a good place to stop. Again, I could be typing those on my graphing calculator to check, but I'll leave that for you to do on your calculators. Thanks for watching.